So welcome to TADSummit Americas. This is the first time that we're running TADSummit here in America, in Chicago. So thanks to Carol for providing all these facilities. So first off, we need to give some thanks, and that is to Mio, so Pierre over there, not Mio, Telesign, sorry. That's Pierre over there, wave your hand. And to Mio, there's Frank in the back for sponsoring us. Without their support, this wouldn't be happening. And we have a lot of partners that have been helping promote this. And of course, we have here Dean, who will, as we're saving the best for last, be providing the closing keynote. Okay? What happens generally in these events is it's 9 a.m. It's early. I'm just providing a little bit of padding while people come on in. So that's the partners. Now, because we're coming up to Halloween, I thought I'd do a little word cloud. You can see it's a bat shape. So there's a bat shape word cloud for TADSummit. So as you can see, some of the acronyms I'm sure you use often. Then, what is it? Well, it's programmable telecoms, or if you hate telecoms, programmable communications. We also use the word CX tech, where C stands for connectivity, communications, collaboration. There you go, that's easier. Conversation and customer X for experience, and tech because that's our focus. Now, what differentiates TADSummit from all the other events that we see out there? Well, it's very clear. We have a policy. It's on our website. It's no BS. And that's important because actually most of the noise in the industry is utter bollocks. Let me give you some examples of that. Cloud. You see, cloud is everything. Well, actually in the real world, it's hybrid because of regulatory compliance, just operational needs. You look out and you read, you think, I must have a cloud solution. Well, actually, the world's more complex than that. Also, fashionable theories. Remember when Facebook was at its peak of inflated expectations, and it was like, oh, you need to have an enterprise social network. Well, how did that go? Next, of course, digital transformation. What that really means is trying to catch up and failing. There's false wars, like false messaging wars. There's this Microsoft Teams versus Slack, and the answer is both. And then we have Mio that helps you connect the two. So again, it's a false war that doesn't exist. I think most of the people here, unfortunately, have the pleasure of knowing what RCS stands for. It's a service that's barely used, yet you have a whole industry claiming you need to use their API. API economy. API is a HTTP request. There is no HTTP request or URL economy. It's a services economy. In our case, programmable communications economy. There's also a lot of BABS, Bay Area bullshit artists. You can tell them. They'll normally stand up and tell you they come from the Bay Area. Hence, they know everything and you know nothing. That's normally how they do their keynotes. Also, amazing math. Now, of course, this is no longer happening, but I just remain amazed that 2 plus 1.8 somehow magically means 5. When I ask, synergies is the answer. Then we have all these bias quadrants that are out there. They're really focused on large US enterprises. The world is a lot more diverse and complex, so those magic quadrants actually don't meet the needs of a lot of customers that are out there. Also, the pay-to-play awards. You see them on websites, it's just don't put the awards up there. Everybody knows you've paid for them. It looks a bit sad. Also, other theories, UCAS and CSAS and CPAS, that's the only way you can be competitive. Again, more BS. AI, artificial intelligence, does not exist. It will, maybe 10, 20 years. Machines aren't learning, okay? Let's be clear. What we've got is some really cool math that is helping us create some software that means that it's the software that takes the blame rather than the data scientist. We have inflated expectations. Remember a few years ago how bots were going to transform customer service? Well, here we are a few years later, and people are still scratching their heads and trying to work out how they go beyond just a simple FAQ with their bots. And then just appending digital to bloody everything. So there's a lot of noise out there. And what we try to do here at TADSummit is to provide a shelter, a home, where you can actually say the truth and share experiences. So we're going to be hearing from a whole range of people where they're not going to be going, and the cloud is the answer. They'll be sharing their experiences in doing a range of different deployments. So that's it. I'd like to say thank you to everyone for being pioneers. This is the first TADSummit Americas, so thank you so much for taking the risk and taking part in this event. We have actually one person here in the audience who was here at the first ever TADSummit back in 2013 in Bangkok, and that's Dinesh there. So congratulations. Oh, you were there as well. Sorry. Yes, Dean was there as well. Sorry, I apologize, Dean. So there you go. We have two people who have made it all this way.